Hi everyone, my name's Donna Clements and I work for the digital health team as part of NHSX, and I'm going to talk to you about the Innovation Collaborative Workspace on FutureNHS Collaboration Platform and give you a little bit of a walkthrough. So what is the Innovation Collaborative Digital Health Workspace? It's a workspace on the FutureNHS Collaboration Platform, and it provides members of the workspace with access to an online hub of guidance, resources, case studies, and a calendar and programme of events for people that are part of the Innovation Collaborative. And people in the Innovation Collaborative are anyone who's interested in developing and deploying technology-enabled services across England in order to support people at home. So members can network with colleagues on the workspace, with people who are facing similar challenges, and the purpose is to learn from each other through sharing knowledge and online discussions. So the Innovation Collaborative is about building a learning system. So access to the Innovation Collaborative resources are available only to registered members of the workspace. And there's also an area of the workspace that's available to health and care sector members only. And we'll cover that as we go through the walkthrough. So if you're an existing registered member of the FutureNHS Collaboration Platform, you can locate the workspace at Innovation Collaborative. However, if you are not a member of the workspace already and you want to join, you can email innovationcollaborative-manager@future.nhs.uk and we'll send you over an invitation to join the workspace. So why use the Innovation Collaborative Workspace? It's to be part of a community of practice where people support each other. You can access shared resources and information, including technology-enabled remote monitoring. You can share your locally developed resources with other people. We want you to engage with people, ask questions of each other, and actually respond to each other as well. You can use the platform to learn about upcoming events and access recordings of previous events and slides, and also to be updated on progress of all the work that's happening across England. What we'll do now is I will give you a walkthrough of the platform. So when you're logged on to the FutureNHS Collaboration Platform and you have found the Innovation Collaborative Digital Health Workspace, you'll come to our landing page. Now this landing page can be viewed by all registered members of the FutureNHS platform, and we welcome a wide range of stakeholders to join the Innovation Collaborative, including digital innovators who have a relevant contribution to make to the collaborative. Therefore, it's really important to have rules of engagement for the workspace so that members feel confident and comfortable engaging with others and sharing their resources. So on the workspace, you will see the rules of engagement, and we ask all members to adhere to these. On the page, you will also see a couple of ways of navigating the workspace. We have the quick links bar at the top of the page, which has key areas that you can jump to. And also further down on the landing page, we have a navigation page, and this is so where people have a different preference to viewing what's on the workspace. So on the workspace navigation page, you will find the contents just listed out. It's all down to your personal preference. So back on the landing page, if you want to find out more about the Innovation Collaborative, you can do so, including the NHSX regional scale plans, the Innovation Collaborative, and solutions that are in place across regions currently. You can request to join the workspace by clicking here, which will automatically open your mail app and contact the workspace manager to request to join. And you can also find out more about the digital health team from NHSX. On the landing page, we have a notification board, and this is available to all workspace members, and this will provide links to latest resources and events. And then we also have a question and answer forum, which again is for all workspace members. And we really encourage you all to ask questions, but also to respond to questions and to give advice to others where they ask. So you would just click on here, you would start a new discussion, and then you would post your question. Depending on how your preferences are set up on the platform, you may receive an email notification if somebody posts a question, but you can turn that feature off. We have an area within this workspace that is purely for health and care sector staff only, and I shall come back to this later. So on the main page, these are our main categories for the workspace. So there are resources for technology-enabled remote monitoring. So in here, you'll find all things related to technology-enabled remote monitoring, including resources on COVID oximetry at home, long-term condition management and virtual wards, technology-enabled patient pathways, technology-enabled remote monitoring in care homes, technology-enabled blood pressure monitoring at home, and technology to support people with a severe mental illness. I'm not going to go through all of these, but if I just select on care homes, you'll find in here resources relevant to remote monitoring using technology in care homes, but also there is a section that if you would like to upload some shared learning and resources, you would click here, come down, and you would go create new item, and then you can share and document. And we really encourage everybody to start using the workspace to share their resources. We have sections on inclusive digital transformation, improvement science, clinical communications tools, and those are the 4 main key areas that we have here. Then we also have events, calendar and recordings. Now in here, you'll find events that relate to the Innovation Collaborative. So we have upcoming events, but we also have recordings and slides from previous events. So if we've held national events, workshops on benefits and health economics, or our series of thought leadership events, these are all stored here and you can go and watch the recordings or just watch the slides back. We'll also include any other relevant NHSX workshops. So for example, in here, we've just held a digital elective recovery workshop and you can go and watch the recording or the slides. We're also encouraging health and care systems to actually share events and webinars that you think are relevant and useful to other members of the workspace. So please do add events to the calendars or add webinars in here. Back on the home page, we have a section on other useful resources and links. So if there are relevant research articles or reports, you can find some of those in here. They'll be listed out. For example, the King's Fund Shaping the Future of Digital Technology in Health and Social Care. So we'll be updating these regularly. Information on procurement frameworks. So these include the dynamic purchasing system and links to the Crown Commercial Services. So some signposts in there. If you want some information on clinical safety standards, there's some information on there on your DCB 0129 and DCB 0160 standards and links over onto NHS Digital for useful information. We've also got links to other areas such as the digital technology assessment criteria, any latest NHSX news and other relevant links. We've also provided you with a selection of other workspaces that are on the FutureNHS Collaboration Platform that we think might be of interest to you. So this is to save you going and searching for other workspaces. We've given you the name of the workspace and a short description of what they are. Please note that some of these workspaces also require you to be a member, so you may need to request to join those. Back onto the home page. We have our new podcast library for the Innovation Collaborative. So on here, you'll find the NHSX Innovation Collaborative podcasts. We currently have 2 episodes available, but these will be updated regularly. So there are links here through to your preferred podcast platform. So Apple, Google or Spotify. So you would click on those and it would open up a new page and you would go to the podcast. Over on the left, we also have the Academic Health Science Network Innovation Exchange podcasts. This is a live feed, so they will show there when they pull through. We also have some quick links down here around if you're looking for case studies. Then click on the case study library contents. We have our regional innovation series case studies. And these are the case studies as part of the Innovation Collaborative, where for the technology enabled remote monitoring projects that have happened in 2021 and through 21-22. So here we have the case studies. We'll be updating these over the next couple of weeks. You'll just click on the case study and it will open it up, and you can either preview on screen, or if you wish to, you could click on it and you could download that PDF. So there's a case study for each region there. We also have, under the Bulletin and Blogs page, as part of the Innovation Collaborative, we issue a fortnightly bulletin. So if you've missed any of those, they are all available on this page here. And they provide links to useful resources. They provide updates on regional projects. And they'll also provide some video links in there. So there's really useful information in those bulletins if you've missed any. We also have a blog page where there'll be some useful and relevant blogs from technology-enabled remote monitoring projects. So they're there for you to have a look through. Then we also have a link to webinars, videos and animations, and then you can also get to the recordings of events through here as well. So if we go to videos and animations, here you'll find the library of relevant and useful videos. We have the NHSX Innovation Collaborative videos, some useful NHS England and NHS improvement videos. These are all relevant to the topic about digital technology. And also there's the opportunity for regions and local health and care systems to upload your own video links as well. And if you have any difficulties with these, you can email the manager of the workspace and we'll put the email on at the end. And for those with a specific interest in benefits and health economics, we've got a whole page dedicated to resources here. So we have a number of guidance documents, frequently asked questions around benefits management, approaches to identifying benefits, measuring for improvement in digital health, increasing confidence in attribution, rapid evaluation, data sources for monitoring benefits realisation and monetising benefits, and more will be added to here. So literally, you would just click on the button, and again, the same as with the case studies, you can either preview, or if you click on the link, you can download that document. So some really, really useful resources in here. I'll go back to the home page. We also have here another way of getting to the workshops and masterclasses that have been held to help people with their benefits and health economics. So again, you can either get to these through the events calendar, or if you just want to go straight into the benefits workshops, you can access them here as well. So you would click on here to watch the recording. These will open up a new page in YouTube and you can watch at your leisure. We also have down the bottom of the page the NHSX Twitter feed, just with the most recent tweets from NHSX. And if anybody would like to tweet about the Innovation Collaborative, we use the hashtag NHSX in our collab and tag us in at NHSX as well. Then there's some general information down the bottom of the page about the number of members, and there is an administration only area. Now I'm just going to take us back up to the health and care sector community. And the reason we have this is because the workspace is open to a wide range of stakeholders, including digital innovators. Our health and care sector members requested a space where if they want to share resources and documents that are possibly in draft still, or they feel that they're only relevant to health and care sector colleagues, that we had a restricted space. So when you request to join the workspace, if you are health and care sector colleague, you will be given additional permission rights to access this community space. Now, we do encourage members to use the main space as much as possible. The health and care sector community is really just where you think there's some drafting of documents or something that is specifically only for health and care, and you don't want the wider community to be able to see them. So very similar to the main page, there is a health and care sector discussion forum, which will only be visible to health and care sector members. And this is for you to ask questions and answer questions. And then the same as on the main page, we've got our categories for technology enabled remote monitoring, exactly the same categories as we had before, that you can go in and look at resources. And we also have a section for regional uploads where local health and care systems can upload your resources, and we absolutely encourage people to share their resources. What we will ask is that you do have permission to share those resources and that there's no confidential or sensitive information included on them. So you would go into the regional uploads, and as you'll see here, we have a folder for South East COVID oximetry at home resources, where the South East region have shared with us some resources that are available to health and care sector members. There's all sorts of really useful information in there. And you would literally click on it. Let's pick on one. And here we've got an example hazard log and clinical safety case report. So please do share your locally developed resources. So coming back to the main landing page, again, across the top on the quick links bar, you can see that you can jump to any of those sections that I've just been on, just literally by clicking on it. So if I click on case studies, it will take you to the case study library. We are also enabling digital innovators to share their case studies if they are relevant to technology enabled remote monitoring and supporting people at home. Workspace members can share their own case studies by uploading into here. So that was a bit of a whistle-stop tour of the Innovation Collaborative Digital Health Workspace on the FutureNHS Collaboration Platform. If you found that walkthrough useful of the Innovation Collaborative Workspace on the FutureNHS platform, the reason for doing this is a call to action. We want you to become a member of the Innovation Collaborative. We want you to become a member of the workspace, and we want you to encourage others to join the workspace as well. We want you to have a look at what resources are available and to share your relevant resources, tools and events and useful links so that other people can access them and learn from them. We want you to use the forums to engage with each other and ask questions, but also respond to questions. Share your knowledge, your insights and your learning with other like-minded people. We want you to ask us about the content that you want to see. So what would help you so that we can go and source that information and share it on the workspace. We want you to be part of the journey. Be part of the Innovation Collaborative, using innovative digital technologies to support people at home. For any feedback or questions on the Innovation Collaborative workspace, please email innovationcollaborative-manager@future.nhs.uk. Thank you.